Good afternoon and a very belated Gongxi Fatai. This is, as you can probably tell, the Lunar New Year Special Edition bundle for Riftbound Riot Games TCG. You might be asking yourself, Lucian, how did you get this so early? They just let the lottery results out today. Did you somehow steal a package? No. I have connections, and his name is John Spire. And John has connections all the way out in China, a mutual friend of ours who quite happily shipped over some of these products over for our enjoyment. Uh, this is already looking pretty sexy. A nice red and gold box as befitting the holidays. But more so, as you can see from the back, the product itself has some amazing offerings for Aurelia fans. The shiny soul skin, if you play League of Legends, is already like considered one of Aurelia's best skins. And you get plenty of merch to go along with it. You get sleeves, you get the playmat, you get a coin to mark your relative position in the game. But more importantly, to for the cultural fans of this, proper red envelopes to celebrate the new year. Along, of course, with booster packs. That should be expected. This is, after all, a card game, and what is a card game bundle without some packs for you to rip? Now, by itself, it's about like 1.5 feet long by 1 foot. Wrapped up in cheap cellophane. We'll rip that up right away and reduce its market value, street value by a ton by doing so. Also, you'll see along the bottom gold imprint for the symbols of the game. The box is lightweight. It doesn't feel as if it includes a whole bunch of extra packaging to it. But it has a nice matte texture to it, as you can tell. And it opens up along the side as held down by a small cellophane sticker. Opening up then allows you to slide out the plastic casing, which admittedly is a bit of a step down from the World Championship bundle that they also released a while ago. Prominently displayed in the front is in fact the limited edition hero card. You have to lift up the top layer, flip it open, flip it back, and remove the cover to put in your hand, as you can tell. But the art is quite lovely, and I am not mad about the design at all. This is my favorite skin for Aurelia in the game, and it looks all snazzy like this. It comes pre-sleeved, thank goodness. And I can probably put it into one touch later on. Second layer underneath is access to the boosters. However, only the topmost booster is immediately available. The other ones are, just like with the legend card, accessible underneath, I believe. Oh no, the whole thing lifts up. Never mind. Accessible underneath indeed, but you actually lift up the tray to access these two, like so. The bottommost layer is the accessories. We will put these aside for now, including 1 pack of red sleeves, silver backing. I believe these are approximately 100, maybe. I'll have to double check. The special edition coin looks like to be accessed on the other side. A set of red envelopes, and in a separate tube, the Aurelia playmat. Now, playmat quality is something that I think a lot of people overlook, including, unfortunately, the manufacturers. But I will tell you, having it held both, I significantly enjoyed the Aurelia version a lot more than the World Championship one. Even though the World Championship one goes a little further in its design by having the layouts, the grids, and the point trackers all on the edges. The Aurelia one is only of the skin, but there are a couple notable notable improvements to the overall quality. Number one, none of the coloring feels like they were printed on the mat. Rather, uh, rather than like a separate acrylic layer, they are intrinsic part of the mat itself. Right? There's a print quality difference between this and the World Championship one. The edges themselves are stitched properly to give a little more toughness and durability. Bottom layer is otherwise the common black rubber to make sure it doesn't slide over the place when you're playing. So the matte quality, in terms of like usability, is a huge improvement over the World Championship one. Which, if you've been using the World Championship one up to this point, is you'll probably experience some of the paint chipping off. I can assure you that's not going to happen with the Aurelia one. This is directly part of the fabric itself, rather than being a separate layer of acrylic paint. As for the coin itself, I believe, how do you pop this out? Hey. So it is, in fact, from the top. But what I got mistaken on is that the coin is part of a hard plastic case, actually. Yes. It is a 2026 edition, pearl with its tongue out. On the back is Riftbound in Chinese. And that is a very, very mirror finish on the back as well. And the coin is protected by a hard plastic case as well. As a collector's item, this is actually pretty premium. And that is the entirety of it. Now, in terms of how satisfactory this is for the money that you spent on this, that's actually pretty reasonable. It's less expensive than the World Championship Collector's Edition box that I released late last year, while offering you individual products that I feel are actually a slight improvement over what that original box provided. Could they have gone an extra mile in making this visual presentation and the unboxing experience better? Yes, I think there are some improvements there. I think like a smaller box to like flip open, like with the World Championship bundle, would have made the unboxing experience a little better. But is that worth, for example, distributing cheaper playmats instead? I kind of don't think so. I rather, in my personal estimate, it's better to have high quality, usable products and slightly shoddier packaging than it is for you to be paying a premium for the packaging alone, right? I feel that's if that is a sacrifice that you have to make to ensure quality, that's a sacrifice I think is really, really reasonable. But if they did make it a little more expensive just to make it a little more appealing to reveal everything, I'm not certain that they would lose any sales by doing so. Rather, I'm thinking there's probably a way to make it so that it's like a travel kit that you can bring around with you, right? Like add a handle to it, make it so that there are like spaces for like a deck box space, a storage space for the rolled up playmat, something like that. Just like an extra mile to make the yearly Chinese Lunar New Year bundles stand out just a little more, but am I unhappy with what I have right now? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Unless, of course, I draw nothing but duds from the boosters. I would be unhappy if I get nothing but misses. So let's see how happy I am today, right? Let's see how unhappy we are with our Chinese edition Riftbound boosters. Sentinel. Shit, I forgot. Man, it's like as soon as you put the Chinese version down in front of me, I forget all the names. But this is a Gem Jammer, Zonite Punk, Duelist, Gearhead. I'm pretty sure this is Guards, Prize of Progress, Fluffed. The metal version of this, nice, shiny. Dragon that gives buffs. Bell Breath. Actually, this is pretty nice. Also, it feels like the Chinese version has a slightly different gleam to the metal version of these cards. They do. There's a slight quality. Now, obviously, as we know, the actual printing press for the Chinese English editions do differ, but there is actually a textual difference between in how they feel. I have no complaints about having cloak though, and energy and spell breath is good though because I think I don't have a playset of that yet. The booster packaging also feels a little thicker, like it's a different kind of foiling. Omen, Guardian. This is the one that gives vision. Ganking, Trash Artifacts, Salt 2, Gearhead. Which one was this? Damn, I forgot which mech this was. Salt, Minefield. Wow, this is like almost a mirror finish on the. You probably can't tell from the quality of the camera. I should really upgrade my camera eventually. But this is like a mirror finish to the metal cards. It's actually a lot more apparent that the not metal, the foiling process for the Chinese cards is a lot more apparent than it is with the English versions. Interestingly enough, Arm, Bard. All right, still no hits. Very last pack. Third pack magic. Third time's the charm, right? Surely, the Lunar New Year will bless me with a good pack. Doran's Ring, Honest Broker, Lonely Poro. Was it Frostmane Pup, Treasure Hunter, Poro with Weapon Master, Boots of Swiftness. This is, I forgot what it was. Hey, Loyal Pup, foil edition. Draven Leader, unfortunate. And a Eternity Force. And that's it. Okay, well, now I'm happy. Thank you for watching. Do hope you have better openings for your booster packs than I did once you receive your Lunar New Year bundles for those that want the lotto. Unfortunately, I did not, so this will be the only version I get. But that's fine. That's fine. Can't really ask for more except for maybe better openings. But hey, good luck to your polls and good luck to everybody attending Vegas.